the heart of this drama is a decision by King Charles, a decision so unexpected, so momentous, that it has sent shockwaves through the royal family. And it all began with a single, seemingly benign act. Her new prominence is not just symbolic, but deeply significant. She has been given a new title, within the monarchy, thus casting a long shadow over Queen Camilla. The woman once seen as the queen consort who worked tirelessly to modernize the monarchy and stand by King Charles's side now finds herself grappling with the harsh reality that her place within the royal hierarchy may be less secure than it seemed. But what motivated this monumental decision? What hidden forces within the royal family led Charles, a man who has dedicated his entire life to serving the crown, to take a step that no one could have predicted? How has this event exposed deep divisions not only within the royal family, but also within the very fabric of the monarchy? And perhaps the most pressing question, what does this decision mean for the future of the crown? It was a quiet announcement at first, so discreet that few recognized its potential to unleash a storm. King Charles had granted his sister Princess Anne a new title. This on the surface seemed like a modest acknowledgement of Anne's lifelong service to the crown. Princess Anne's recent trip to Singapore offered a clear reminder of her exceptional diplomatic instincts and earned her widespread praise for a thoughtful action that quietly protected King Charles and Queen Camilla from unnecessary scrutiny. Long respected for her tireless work ethic and steadfast professionalism, the Princess Royal once again proved why she is regarded as one of the monarchy's most dependable figures. The moment that drew particular attention occurred during her visit to the National Orchid Garden. There, Anne encountered a display featuring a plant named in honor of King Charles and Camilla placed alongside another, dedicated to the late Princess Diana. Aware of the sensitive emotions such positioning could stir, the Princess Royal navigated the situation with her characteristic composure. Her tactful handling avoided any risk of controversy and underscored her deep understanding of the complexities surrounding royal relationships and public perception. But this diplomatic finesse was only one highlight of an otherwise highly successful tour. Joined by her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, Princess Anne took part in formal meetings with Singapore's President and Prime Minister and paid her respects at the Kranji War Memorial. Throughout these engagements, she carried herself with the same thoughtful approach that ensured King Charles and Camilla remained insulated from potential criticism. Anne also had the honor of unveiling a new orchid named Delphinium Anne, and later visited the Rolls-Royce Saleator campus, where she emphasized both innovation and meaningful international cooperation. Her conduct in Singapore aligns seamlessly with her long history of managing sensitive royal matters with poise. Princess Anne has earned a reputation within the family for her ability to diffuse delicate situations through careful planning, sound judgment, and subtle execution. This instinctive balance of duty and diplomacy has made her one of the monarchy's most trusted figures, particularly in situations where discretion is essential. Her contributions have not gone unnoticed. In recognition of her long-standing dedication, King Charles honored his sister on her 75th birthday by approving a commemorative coin featuring her portrait. This gesture not only marked a personal milestone, but also symbolized his appreciation for her unfailing support, especially her consistent efforts to shield him and Queen Camilla from controversy. Anne's subtle yet effective work continues to bolster the royal family's public standing and uphold the tradition of thoughtful service. Princess Anne's behavior during her Singapore visit offers yet another example of why she holds such a respected place within the monarchy. By quietly deflecting potential criticism and ensuring that the focus remained on diplomacy and goodwill, she reaffirmed her role as a wise and steady guiding force. Her commitment to upholding decorum while strengthening international ties highlights her enduring importance to the royal family's public mission. In the end, Princess Anne's actions in Singapore and throughout her royal career demonstrate her unwavering dedication to protecting the monarchy's reputation. Through quiet wisdom and a consistent display of service, she continues to safeguard King Charles and Queen Camilla while reinforcing the values that define modern royal duty. For many, Anne had been a loyal and unwavering figure, often overshadowed by her more public siblings, but firm in her duties and exhausting in her work. She was the embodiment of royal service, quietly dedicated and unyielding. However, this title, although ceremonial in appearance, marked the beginning of a profound shift in royal power. By elevating Charles's status, it was a bold decision that had repercussions far beyond the ceremonial. It sent a message that could not be ignored by either the royal family or the public, and of course Queen Camilla. Camilla, whose accession to the role of queen consort had been fraught with public scrutiny, had finally managed to secure her place at Charles's side. But now, as Anne's influence grows, Camilla is forced to confront the uncomfortable reality that her place in the heart of the monarchy may not be as firm as the palace once believed, once a picture of royal harmony. Now it appears to be a battlefield, and at the center of this storm is Charles, a monarch who must navigate between his loyalties to his wife, the woman he has loved for decades, and his sister who has quietly defended the monarchy's traditional values. His decision, although presented as a logical step in Anne's royal journey, has caused a fracture that may prove impossible to repair. To understand the true magnitude of Charles's decision, it is necessary to take a closer look at the tense relationship between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla for years. Anne had been vocal about her belief in the importance of maintaining royal traditions, a view that often put her at odds with Camilla's more modernizing approach to the monarchy. Camilla had always been a force for change within the royal family, seeking to adapt the monarchy to the times, rebranding it, so to speak, to meet the expectations of the modern public. But for Anne, who grew up under the strict rule of Queen Elizabeth II, preserving the traditions of the monarchy was fundamental. It wasn't just about differences of opinion about the future of the monarchy, it was about values. Anne believed the strength of the monarchy lay in its ability to remain rooted in history and tradition. She had long championed the cause of preserving royal customs, from the formalities surrounding royal duties to the proper use of royal dress, which was not only ceremonial but deeply symbolic. Her approach had always been more cautious, more calculated, a direct contrast to Camilla's willingness to embrace change.